And just like that, everything changed. One moment, they were building something that would touch the sky. The next, chaos, confusion, voices they no longer understood. Friends became strangers, teams broke apart, and in the end, the mighty city, the tower that was supposed to be their greatest achievement, was left behind, unfinished, forgotten. This is the story of Babel. But how did we get here? Well, let me take you back. There was a time, long before nations, before cultures and languages, where humanity was one people, one tongue, one goal. They had survived the flood, they had multiplied, and now they had an idea. A big idea. As Genesis 11:1 says, now the whole world had one language and a common speech.
What if we built a city so great, so powerful, that we would never be scattered?
A city that unites us forever.
A tower so high, it reaches the heavens.
And just like that, the blueprint of Babel was born. They weren't just stacking bricks. No. This was about security, about making a name for themselves. They had heard of the flood. They knew how everything had been wiped out once before. What if they could make something that even God Himself couldn't bring down? As Genesis 11:4 says, come, let us build ourselves a city with a tower that reaches to the heavens, so that we may make a name for ourselves. Otherwise, we will be scattered over the face of the whole earth.
But are we building this for unity or for pride?
It started as a noble dream, sticking together, staying safe. But then, if you had walked into Babel during this time, you'd have been impressed. No, amazed. This wasn't just a city, it was a statement. Every brick they placed was a declaration. We are strong. We are unstoppable. We don't need anyone, not even God.
We will never be forgotten. Future generations will speak our name in awe.
Yes, we are building more than a tower. We are building our own destiny.
It had taken time, effort, and unity. They had crafted bricks, something new, something stronger than stone. It was innovation, and they were proud of it. As Genesis 11:3 says, they said to each other, come, let's make bricks and bake them thoroughly. They used brick instead of stone and tar for mortar. And the higher it went, the more their pride grew. They weren't just building for safety anymore. They were building to prove a point, that they were gods of their own world, that they didn't need heaven when they could build their own.
Father, will we really touch the sky?
Higher than the sky, my son. Soon we will walk among the stars.
It all seemed unstoppable. But then, everything was going according to plan. But high above, watching from heaven, God saw their hearts. He saw the arrogance, the pride, the belief that they no longer needed Him. As Genesis 11:6 says, the Lord said, if as one people speaking the same language they have begun to do this, then nothing they plan to do will be impossible for them.
They believe they can reach me with bricks and stone. If they do this now, nothing will stop them.
And so, God did something unexpected. He didn't send fire. He didn't send a flood. He did something far more effective. He confused their language.
Pass me the chisel.
Quoi?
What did you just say?
Je ne te comprends pas.
The one thing that had united them now divided them. Confusion spread. Work stopped. The great tower, their ultimate goal, stood unfinished. And soon, people began to walk away, searching for those they could understand. As Genesis 11:8-9 says, "So the Lord scattered them from there over all the earth, and they stopped building the city. That is why it was called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of the whole world." Just like that, the dream was over. But was it a punishment? Or was it mercy, a warning, or a second chance? At first, they tried to keep going. They tried to push through the confusion. But it was useless. No one understood each other anymore. They left in groups, searching for people who spoke as they did. And little by little, they spread out, farther and farther, forming new tribes, new lands, new nations. The world as we know it had begun. The mighty tower never touched the sky. Their great name was never remembered. All that remained was a lesson, a warning, that no matter how high we build, no matter how strong we think we are nothing without Him. Today, we live in a world of countless languages, countless nations. But have we really changed? Or are we still trying to build our own towers, reach our own heavens? Guess some things never change. If you have enjoyed this video and you want to watch more amazing Bible stories, feel free to click on the story shown to you on the screen now. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to be amongst the first to watch the next Bible story. And once again, stay blessed.